you got cooking smells so good. Everyone's looking. Uncle Chris. Uncle Chris.
Tonight, nieces and nephews, we will be making cream of chicken pot pie soup. I've got about 4 chicken breasts left over from last night that are cooked and shredded. I've got 2 carrot sticks, one's hiding behind there. I've got 2 onions, 3 stalks of celery, 3 packets of sodium-free chicken bouillon, onion powder, Italian seasoning, garlic powder, ooh, lots of that, black pepper, white pepper, heavy whipping cream, a sausage, and mixed vegetables. Now, we're going to combine this and make a wonderful soup. I've already got my water going, and I've got my pot not quite, but almost half filled. We're going to start with the vegetables and the chicken bouillon, and we're going to make a base for our soup. Here we go. We will add them to our water. Let's chop up our celery. Now that we've got all our veggies in, we're going to put in our 3 packs of chicken bouillon. I want this to be loaded with chicken flavor. And we're going to make sure the veggies are done before we put the chicken in. Reason being, it's a soup, not a salad. Okay? Oh, it's smelling good already. You're going to get your broth going first, okay? Almost like you do a roux. All the flavoring starts in your base. And someone's car alarm is going off. Of course. Put in about a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. Because remember, it's a big pot, okay? Now, I'm giving you rough estimations of these seasoning portions because it just depends on how much soup you're making. I've got an 8-quart pot right here. Now, I'm going to do the same with the onion powder. About a tablespoon. Because you want your soup to have flavor. And we're going to put same amount of garlic. Let's put in our black pepper. Let's put in our white pepper. Now, when you put in white pepper, don't put too much. I'd say put about a teaspoon because white pepper is powerful. All right. Let's let this cook until it comes to a boil. Now at this point, oh yeah, I want to make sure it smells nice and chickeny. I want to make sure I have plenty bouillon in there. Yeah, it smells right. I might add a 4th one, but I'm gonna see. Because remember, this is gonna cook down a bit and concentrate. So let's bring this to a boil and get these veggies cooked. Now that it has boiled down a little bit, it's reduced a bit. Not quite by half, but just, by like a third or so. it's ready for us to put the chicken in. Now, off camera, I did add the 4th pack of sodium-free chicken bouillon. I'm gonna put the chicken in now as gracefully as I can. Splat, splatter, splatter, splatter. I'm gonna put this in. And this is gonna add even more flavor. Oh yeah. I'm gonna stir this around. Ooh, that smells good. Now at this point, did I mention we're gonna put in almost a whole stick of butter? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Okay. We'll put this in as Nina laps up her water and mix this together. Then we're gonna add our cream and our thickener. Oh, hold on, almost forgot. Our 1 can of mixed veggies goes in. That's what makes it like the pot pie. Okay. All right. As soon as this thickens up a little bit, I'm going to add our cream and our thickener. Okay, nieces and nephews. In this can, I've improvised, and I put about a 1/4 cup of flour. That's going to thicken it up. I'm going to mix it with some cream. I'm going to fill it all the way, almost to the top. Okay, I'm going to mix this together, and you're going to make what's called a slurry. That just means a thickening agent to thicken your soups or your stews, gravies. So basically, it's liquid plus flour, cornstarch, or whatever it is you're using as a thickener. Now, you know me. Once I have this mixed like this, see, getting it up, make sure there's no lumps in it. Mix it real good. I'm also going to put in some onion powder. And some more Italian seasoning. About a teaspoon each. Okay? I'm going to mix this together real good. Now, this soup I'm making to taste. If I feel it needs something more, or if you feel your soup needs something more, add it. What have I always said? Cooking is an experiment. All right. Turn up this flame a little bit. You see how the butter's melted in there? Now, I'm gonna stir this around. And I'm gonna pour this in. Now, if I need some more cream or butter, I'm gonna add it. Oh my God, that smells so good. Okay. Once this starts to simmer, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. But you want it to cook and you want it to thicken. Okay? It's gonna be a thick soup. And you're gonna love what we do next. Now see how that's starting to boil? I'm gonna turn it down. Because we don't want it to boil, we want it to simmer. Okay? And that's starting to thicken up. See that? Now, I think the soup needs a little more decadence to it. We're gonna add a 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. Now, sprinkle it in a little at a time. Because you want it to mix with the soup and not clump up in one spot. Oh yeah. Oh my God, yes. Excuse me. Now I also want to add about a 1/4 cup of cream more. And I'm going to put almost a half stick of butter extra in here, because this is a lot of soup now. So I'm adding about a half, maybe not quite, but about another half of butter. Stick. Remember, this is a pot pie soup. You're gonna love the end result of this. Okay. Now let this cook down some more, simmer and thicken up. Now I'm gonna go toast some pieces of bread for garlic bread to be the topping for our pot pie soup. Be right back. Okay, nieces and nephews, now you know me. I got the garlic bread in the oven. Guess what I'm gonna add to this? Because City Girl made a chicken pot pie, and I added sour cream to it, and it was delicious. So guess what? I'm adding a 1/4 cup of sour cream to this soup. And then I'm going to add the sausage to it too. Smoked sausage. Mmm. Oh yeah, stir that around in here. Get that mixed in. Now let's add our smoked sausage. We're gonna cut that up, which will give it a really good flavor. I'm just cutting it up like this into chunks. No rhyme or reason. And this was already pre-cooked. That's why I added it last. I can't believe somebody's not talking in the background of the dog drinking out the bowl. My videos turn to comedies, don't they, y'all? But this is real life. I'm not trying to show y'all some prefabricated fantasy land of perfection. No. So now let's take this and put it in our soup. All right, in we go. And what's nice about this soup, I'm using leftover stuff. Oh, look at that. Just look at that. Oh my goodness. This soup is a meal by itself. Great for the wintertime. All right. I'm gonna give this a taste test at the end and see if I need to add anything else. But I don't think so. Let me see something. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's it. It tastes good. It's low sodium. I might want, though, a little more Parmesan into it. So I might add another 1/4 cup right here and mix it around. Mix it around. Okay. Now I know I poured that in there at one time, but it's not boiling, so I could do that. When you first do it, because there's no cheese in the soup, you can't do it. Let me try this again. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Let me get that garlic bread out the oven, and we're gonna put this together. Ooh, our soup is done. Look how thick and hearty that is. Okay, let's dish it up. Nieces and nephews, this came out so good. I am just like in awe. Now, you see the top? That's your crust for your pot pie. Yeah. See it? Oh, that looks so good. So you're digging that because that's your toasted garlic bread, of course. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This was amazing. You could even melt some cheese over top of this. As if it wasn't decadent enough. Now, this is fall weather. And this is fall weather food. You can also serve this. Calm down, Nina. You can also serve this at your Halloween party. It would be delicious. A wonderful addition. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to like, I want you to comment, I want you to subscribe. And I want you to check in tomorrow and see what else soups we're gonna make. Ooh, I'm thinking maybe some turkey chili. Or as I call it for Halloween, hot lava. Write to me, Uncle Chris, the food pantry chef at gmail.com. And I'll show you how to stretch your budget. Remember, I made this with leftovers and some of the items I bought today. Remember, from the grocery haul? Yeah. And of course, it wouldn't be right if the dog didn't start drinking while I'm doing a video. Big love from Uncle Chris.
Uncle Chris, what you got